right. We join our heroes here as they begin to still make their way through the undercaverns of Five Banners High, where it is a nexus by which horrors and monsters from below make their way into the greater ground for unknown reasons. And it is here that they've gone in and seemingly become the targets of a plot. Have watched several of their classmates die, falling into the caves below. Lies the group being the one that seems to have grabbed as many who could survive as possible, making their way through and trying to clear the section. Has become all too apparent that it seems the point of whatever attack and explosion happened was to see all of them killed. All who were going to oppose a certain group from becoming the monarch's council of their particular house. And so after passing oozes and fighting strange elemental beings, the two groups still make their way forward. So, going over to Nayland, Ace, and Kelly. What is going through everyone's minds as they're pushing forward here?
Kelly, I think now that there's this brief moment of pause, there's this brief moment of calm for her. She is feeling a lot of strange things now. Things that she doesn't realize it quite yet, but are definitely going to have a lasting impact on her psyche. As she is without Tamagotchi, she is kind of instinctively every now and then whispering out for Nayland or Ace to make sure they're still there, almost as if she isn't sure they're still there. Or she'll reach out for one of them and take them by the arm or what have you. And she takes her healing potion off of her belt and just kind of downs it really quickly, as if it were alcohol, almost as if it were comforting in some way. And she's just in complete nothingness as she is being guided along the way here.
Ace seems to be very on edge. Just constantly looking around, looking over his shoulder. Seems very worried.
You're muted, Nayland.
She said she was listening. She can't talk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have the chat. I think Kelly, it might make Ace jump then when she grabs him by the arm just randomly at one point.
Yeah, you probably, like, the first time you did, you probably grabbed onto him. He probably, like, pushed you away before realizing what he did.
She smacks her head against the wall.
I'm sorry, but it's lots going on.
That's okay. That's all right. Do you see anything else? Any other slime creatures?
Do I see, as you make our way down, do I see anything else? Like, I guess we would be looking for.
So, moving here, it opens up and you can see there seems to be magma below a bridge of stone. It's more like what looks like is just left over from rock being channeled and moved volcanically. It's like this weird natural feature. But below, you can see there are two magma falls that seem to be pouring into it, raising the level. And within it, you can see these strange creatures that seem to be swimming.
Are they're swimming in the magma?
Yes.
I don't really want to say hi to those things.
I hear bubbling. And it feels hot in here.
Yeah, there's it's kind of lava below monsters in it.
Lava. Like as if we're in a volcano?
I don't think so. I mean, we're underground. It's probably just like I don't know. I just forgetting. I didn't go to school. I don't really understand how anything like forms.
Well, you think we should take a break here?
Over the lava pit?
Well, I mean, it's probably they're not going to come after us if there's lava, right?
No, that just means they'll push us into it. At least that's what I would do, and I might be after us.
Right. Okay. All right. Are you still feeling okay with going forward?
Does the ground look stable? Like the bridge?
You can go ahead and give me, I think, instinct here. Or actually, it's going to be more like knowledge.
I got a 12. Oh, with fear.
Okay, 12 with fear. I think looking at it, you try to step a little closer, right? Trying to understand a little bit more of what's going on here. And as you do, you see a creature below suddenly kind of like take notice as its head turns and it belches a stream of magma at you. And I need a dexterity, or agility rather, reaction.
Yeah.
Can I
Critical
spend it?
success.
Never mind. Hell yeah.
You got a crit?
Yes, 2 5s.
Awesome. So you instantly so on a crit, yeah, so Actually, it doesn't really matter. So you push back and roll, and you see the magma hit a part of the bridge now that's the closest to you as it dislodges and goes down. This like flow, it looks like 3/4 of it remain now, missing the first quarter that would be your pathway forward. And go ahead and mark a stress.
And I kind of put my hand on both you and Naylan on your shoulders and just kind of give a comforting, soothing kind of touch that has you both clear a stress.
Oh,
Nice.
Thank you.
Right. And I don't want to be too robotic with this, but I'm trying to help us get into the whole thing. And because I'm interested, like when I say something like this, I think it's interesting to hear like how Ace reacts immediately, because then it gives more of what Kelly's doing to clear the stress. So as much as we can, if like a character does something and there's a reaction, I'd like that character kind of give, okay, this is what that looks like. Does that make sense?
totally.
So what
I'm
does
a
Ace
little
look like
confused.
now?
Oh, okay,
So
sorry. Now I'm
the
not confused.
example would
No,
be something
but-
like this, right? Where I say, you go back, you mark a stress because this was so up, and then I leave that, and I'm putting a lot of detail because I'm like, okay, and then Ace can now you can describe with Ace. This is why they look so
Okay.
stressed. This is what's going on, and then that gives
Got
you
it.
opportunity for like Jackie to pick up on, okay, he said he breathes heavy. Okay, Kelly hearing the heavy breathing says there puts her hand, and so it makes it a little bit more narrative, a reaction
Okay.
versus us reacting to the like, oh, I heard stress, so Kelly does a thing, or any character does a thing, versus, oh, here's that in-game cue that I would have to do my ability.
Cool, got it. Then yeah, I would probably just scream, "Damn it!" and just begin like kicking the wall, like very aggressively.
Cool. So Kelly's hand goes on there, I assume. What do y'all want to do?
Easy. Ace. We don't know how many more there are. And I
I'm-
think, well, Nayland's agitated too, seeing Ace get so violent. Peering back over the edge, does the lava creature look like it can leave the lava?
Do instinct.
Oh, 23 with hope.
With hope. So I kind of peering over the edge now, observing. See, and more clearly, they almost resemble like whales within the magma. And as one kind of spurts out, like leaps a good distance up and then falls, just sort of enjoying themselves a little bit, you do see what look like short legs that are tucked in. So possibly one could leap onto the solid ground, but it doesn't look like they can crawl like up the wall right now.
Got it. Now that they know we're here, I think we should move. They're starting to take out the bridge. Kelly, you're gonna have to jump.
What? Jump.
I think. I don't know a better way.
She kind of reaches down instinctively for Tamagotchi, but then remembers he's gone. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
How big's the gap?
So at this point, I would say about 15 feet.
I mean, I have a rope. We could.
No. Guys, I have a better idea. Much better. I can open a portal and we can go through it to the other side.
I feel like I remember your portals not being very accurate.
Well, I mean, I can do it.
Oh, we get to see the portal open on the other side, because that'll really help us to know if it's there or not.
Yeah, I mean, it would open in view. I would just need to know exactly how far you're trying to get. So, you said about 20 feet, and
Well, let's go to the other end of the bridge if you can get to the end.
Okay, sure. How far?
How long is the bridge? I'm guessing 60 feet. So a fourth of it went away.
Yeah, that's far range. I can do that. Sure. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. Okay, I just have to picture it in my mind's eye. Okay. Kelly is going to try to use her imagination here and figure out kind of roughly, given how many feet that is. She's using kind of her, and then I think she takes her cane and she taps it to make like an echo sound, almost like echolocation, just to kind of get a feel for what she's trying to accomplish here. Because ordinarily this would require sight, but you know, we're
Right.
flavoring this.
Yeah.
So she's going to try to open a portal, and she will point at the ground right in front of her, and I have to roll, and I'm spending a hope because I have to.
Can Nayland spend a hope and describe the target location and give Kelly advantage?
Yes.
All right.
So what does Nayland say?
She'll tape Kelly's other hand and point it across the bridge, and she'll be saying things like, a little to the left, 10 feet forward, 5 more over that, but there's a rock, so be careful.
Okay. And so she uses that and pictures it, and this is going to be with fear, Matt. But what happens is the portal door begins to open, so you two could see it. It's like just like a doorway, and then you would see in the far distance the same doorway just illuminate itself, so that it did actually successfully get there. All right, we just need to take me by the hand and let's go.
Okay. So it was a success.
Yes, it was.
Perfect.
But I was trying to story tell.
No, I was just verifying. You're good. I just was getting my brain. What you're saying. Cool. So, all right, the 2 portals open.
But that does count as a fear.
Yep.
So yeah, if y'all take me, we go through.
Yeah.
All right. So, with the portals, you pass over and are able to get the rest of the bridge as it cracks just a bit.
So as soon as we go through, the portal door closes.
What's the distance of your portal?
Far range.
Okay, Cool. So you can go. You can bypass the whole bridge. Perfect. And are able to continue. As you pass through, looking back, there is this rumble, and you realize things below are hitting the side of this place, of the magma river here that's being filled in with the magma falls, and rock now is kind of falling above, splashing in and starting to raise the level. You realize that once it raises, it'll start to flow down this pathway you're taking. As you realize you have to hurry, and Kelly, you can mark a stress.
Okay. So Kelly, oh, I don't have any more stress to fill. What does that do?
So you lose an HP.
Okay. So Kelly, Kelly's heartbeat starts racing as soon as the sounds start, and she kind of accidentally bumps her back into the wall here, kind of as if trying to get away, and or the jagged edge of the rock kind of pierces into her shoulder a second, and then she immediately reaches out and just grabs whichever one of you is closer. Probably Ace.
We gotta hurry. Dying by lava does not seem ideal.
Shit. Okay. Quickly now, since time is of the essence. Nayland would have taken her time before, but she will try to speedily, with her dagger, just carve into the wall here. This way in English, thinking that only of this universe, only Lies and Peridot would know to speak that language. And Kelly had taught us all English. Or actually, I guess not Peridot, huh? Well, Nayland and Lies and Kelly. Oh, and Ace. No English.
Peridot could have learned English because of Nightfall Narrows.
Yeah, I feel like canonically Peridot knows English.
Beautiful. So that were Lies and Peridot to come across our path, they might know which way we went.
Because I think she was speaking in Old Gods of Appalachia.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
So I think we had established that as a.
Ace, you might have to carry me.
That's fine. Let's go.
I am going to, if they pick me up, I'm going to give them some words of encouragement, because I realize I'm kind of depending on them and they're stressed out and I have no idea what's happening. And I just kind of give them some words like, yeah, you guys had it. You guys can do this. Don't worry. And so you both have a D8 you can spend as pleased. And to give you a reminder, if you want to, you can use this as a damage roll, a reaction roll, or an action roll, or you can roll it right now to clear any number of stress that you roll, if you so desire.
I am so gonna do the stress part of it.
Is this for Ace who's carrying you, or both of us?
It's for both of you.
Sick.
That's my once per session feature.
What die is it? A D4?
D8.
Oh shit.
You all are processing that. We'll go to Lies and Peridot. Peridot being passed out.
We first will see the scene, and Lias is holding Peridot like a little child that's rigged, and she's like slapping her. Wake up! Wake up!
Peridot's lying there. But she's like,
You can't do this alone, Peridot. Damn.
Right. I think for this, looking at this, you see Walking forward, they have the pin of the Royal Seamstress of Monarch role that is down here, and seeing Peridot like this, they just mutter, we're trying to be exterminated. There's no reason to let all this matter right now. And Peridot, they will give a potion that's going, as they drip this thing into your mouth, that's going to give you 2 HP.
Peridot's little eyes blink open. There's like kind of like there's like a lot of like very visible like damage to her little porcelain and wooden form, and she's just leaking this golden sap all over the place, and she's just, I feel like I've been sat on by a dragon, and then he ate me and pooped me out. Lies, why are there 3 of you? And then she like goes to touch your face, but she completely misses, and like it goes past your like past the side of your face into the air. Why can't I touch you?
Maybe because you have blood in your eyes, or orange, golden yellow stuff. She'll wipe it out of your eyes. Is that better?
Yeah, and then she picks the different one, and it's the right one. And it's like, oh, there you are.
All right.
Well, we're split up from the group, and I decided to save a bunch of the students. So we have a bunch of kids with us, Peridot.
The same age as you.
And they're all the same age as me or her.
Well, they're talking about 2 because you just called them kids, and so they were
Oh,
just
yeah.
like, it was like so generally.
Emotionally, we feel so much older.
Yeah, they were just
That's a
objecting
lot,
to it.
Lies has seen a lot.
That's fine. Matt wasn't saying that. These kids were saying that.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
They were objecting.
Yes, and she turns to them and just glares at them.
And so at this point, you have 5 with you.
5.
One from with 5 different positions. And so ones we've defined right now for the court are Monarch, Seamstress, and Spymaster. And so there's 2 more that are represented here.
Is
I like-
secretary also represented?
Yes, so secretary. That's right, we did define secretary. Just remembering that. So we can fill in the one that we haven't filled in yet. You all can kind of tell me from what houses and who might be present here.
I think that the seamstress should be from Armada. Because despite the fact that Armada and Voldane are on -1 terms, I feel like that makes sense.
So there's even like a bigger thing that she did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think Molly's giving you a turn there, Josh.
For the Monarch, I think it would be The one from which one is it? Justine.
Chloe.
Chloe.
Sorry, Ace.
Ace doesn't care. His mentality's haven't changed since he was young. Food or money, that's all it takes.
So this is the one that actually helped, has given him orders. Right. Then we have Spy Master Secretary. If you would like help, you can ask your fellow players.
I think they should take each one.
I'm good with it. I just wanted they had some moments, so I handed some stuff to you.
The secretary is some dweeby nerd from Polaris who's really snooty and thinks that he's smarter than everybody else. He's a human with glasses. His name is Xavier.
Nice.
Okay, so since we haven't picked the final position, I'm gonna choose that and then let Kelly and Ace decide on who that will be. The final position of the 5 is the court jester. Each house has a jester. That's like their comedian. It's somebody that pulls pranks. It could be a mascot, like for the court for that house, but it's like that somewhere in that realm.
Very cool. Can I, just because thematically I like to, can we do a fool?
Yes. Yes.
I just feel like the sound of that. All right, so then we need what the houses from Kelly and Ace of Spy Master and Fool.
Spy Master can be from Voldane. They're a they're an elf fairy named Sylvester. Was that just said? Or I feel like that was just
Xavier.
Sylvester.
Was just said.
So,
Cool, just making sure. Sylvester. And then the Spy Master for Voldane.
Sylvester from Voldane. Was this he, him?
Yeah.
Then, Jake, who do you think would be the fool?
Whichever house isn't represented. I don't know which one's not represented.
Hilltop.
Hilltop, yeah.
Hilltop. Okay, so it's one of those frog people, and their name is Croc, and they're super serious, and everything they say is very dry, but everybody assumes it's funny, even though they don't mean it to be funny, and so everybody laughs at everything they say. It's actually quite tragic.
All right. So with that, like, while you did seamstress from Armada, what's their? Can you just give me their?
Let's name her. Sorry. God, the word it just popped into my head and then it left. Let's just call her Diana.
All right. Like that. So, moving forward with these folk, Chloe and Diana, Xavier, Croc. Well, we now we need to name the Spy Master. Sylvester, we have that. Sylvester. And of course, Diana having given you the potion to cure Chloe finally says, I don't mean this in any way offensive, but do you know what you are doing?
Yeah, we're getting us to safety and out of here, so no one else dies. We have to find some type of sensor and locate that, and if we manage to destroy that, we can get back up.
Right, I mean, okay.
But I'm not going to lose my friends either. We got split up, and I will find them first. So that is our priority. I'm sorry.
Well, you're kind of an idiot to be sorry for that. Why would you be sorry to look after our fellow classmates and friends? You rescued us. Why wouldn't we want to help everyone else that we could? You think they survived so far?
I haven't had the nerve to find out.
Okay. Are you able to know for sure?
Yes.
Then why don't you do that? And if they are okay, that becomes a priority for all of us, yeah?
You think that's a smart idea, Peridot?
It'd be worse not knowing.
Oh, okay. I will try my instinct roll and send a message. Who was alive that I last saw? I'm guessing. I think Ace was the only one that I would have maybe seen that was still up, so. It's with hope, everybody. But Wise reaches out and you watch the vines start to wrap around her wrist to connect, and it turns black and shrivels up and doesn't go anywhere. As I did not make what I needed to.
That doesn't look good.
No, it does not. Maybe it's just this place. Maybe there's some type of weird magic blocking it.
Okay, then could be. Why don't we focus on the mission? If we see any evidence of your friends, we go to it. Then.
Yeah. Let's find that sensor.
Okay.
Peridot kind of like gets to her feet, but she's like kind of wobbly. But she steadies herself and she's like, oh boy. I know I just woke up, but I'm gonna need the monster of a nap after this. And I don't even sleep.
I think Laz pulls Peridot close and whispers to her, Peridot, I'm really on edge, and if things get worse, I will sacrifice one of these kids to save everybody else. So you might have to stop me.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
And while you're saying this, Chloe turns to everyone and says, "Listen, all of us came in to outdo the other, but right now we need to get through this. And these two have led us so far, so we're following. None of you know how to work with each other, but we got to try. We're sort of agreeing. We need to clear this and save the people from all of our lands like we're supposed to." Then she turns. Mostly looks at you, Lies. She's been interacting. All right. We're behind you.
All right, stay close, keep your eyes open, and just don't get hurt. Hey, Croc, tell us something funny.
Goes.
Please.
All of us together trying to do this is the most hilarious thing I've ever thought of.
It really is, isn't it? Let's go.
So they walk and move with you.
I would try to start looking to see if we can find any type of sign to these sensors that we need to look for.
Okay. I like that. So, instinct.
All right. That's a 19 with hope. This Lies kind of just connects out, putting her energy and just letting herself go to hope to find something.
All right. So, you go further now. And you come to where the tunnel that you're following seems to branch out for a moment, but it's weird. Everything in here has this feeling of like natural occurring cavern and cave that you've been going through. And that continues, but to your right, there's what looks like a holes, perfectly rectangular, that have been carved in like an inset stone ladder. And then you can see evidence of excavation that looks like it makes a space for a more constructed tunnel.
Hey, Peridot, and the rest of you, I think I might have found something. Can you all come look at this? This definitely does not look like it was put here originally.
There's Peridot, right?
Peridot into the group. Yes.
With my background in like crafting and whatnot. Could I see what kind of like tools could have been used to do this? Or
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you go ahead and give me a knowledge.
I will help you out and give you a hope by setting down a few of the cards in my Taroka deck and just trying to reach out to the spirits, to gain a little access to a little information if there is around that they could provide to her.
that's to give me a hope.
It's an advantage.
Oh, an advantage. Okay. It's only 10, but with hope.
Yeah, looking at these, trying to determine exactly what tool is feeling on the inside. There's this strange little like inset stone that your fingers run on. As it seems like something opens up this cavity and you feel this instant stinging in your hand.
Ow.
So you pull your hand out, it sounds, and there are these thorned vines that are attaching and beginning to wrap around.
Peridot, you might want to get that off you.
Yeah, yes, I am. I'm going to try to use my glowing rings to kind of like immolate them off of my hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
That is a critical success.
Ooh.
And because I'm making an attack roll, when I critically succeed on an attack roll, myself and allies who could see or hear me can clear a hit point or a D4 stress. And since we're all really stressed out here, I think I'm gonna do the stress.
Okay, so D4 stress for the ones around you.
So
Then
we're
you
all,
gain it. Then you gain a hope and clear stress.
Yeah.
But you probably just clear the D4.
we're all gonna be able to clear 2 stress.
Peridot, that was so cool.
Or your damage, please.
Uh, 22.
Nice. All right, that is severe. You begin to burn, and now you see like this bramble of vines. About 9 catch fire and burn, and they're still trying to dig. I'm going to spend a fear and activate as this is going to be 16.
Okay.
Is that a evasion? Beat your evasion?
Yeah.
Perfect. That is 4 damage as they begin to rip up your arm. And at the same time, as they kind of wrap around your arm, they now come down your legs and you find yourself unable to move. The 9 that remained. Elias.
Lies will start whispering this little la 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 la, and this dark energy just starts forming around her and kind of collecting onto the vines as I'm going to try to terrify the vines off of Peridot.
Nice.
Ooh, that's an 18 with fear. So does that succeed?
So it does succeed.
Okay.
What's Terrify do?
You will take 1 stress, and you can choose to make the target run away from you, close to far, far to very far. So I can choose 1 range. It will move from Peridot.
Okay.
Yeah, and you get fear.
2. So with that, they kind of go away. Then at that, the rest kind of fire at it, and it is destroyed.
Peridot, what was that? What'd you grab down there?
I don't know. I just stuck my hand in the hole and they wanted to eat me. Although I do have one question. Did I happen to see any yellow flowers around those thorns? That is something Peridot would think of.
Yeah, I agree. There were no blossoms on these thorns.
Okay.
All right. So, what do you two want to do with your group?
Do you think that was just like a diversion they put out to test us?
I don't know. But I also know that there's all different kinds of things down here that we were told that would be here. But that wasn't one of them.
Well, should we keep looking then?
Where like is the next area that we can see that we can go? Is it like
So you can climb up and go and try to follow this kind of more humanoid-made tunnel, or you can follow the natural tunnel.
I'm worried of there being more of that stuff in these holes if we climb up.
I'm worried that if we leave this level, we won't find our friends. So then, it sounds like we both have a reason to stay on this level. We'll keep going forward.
You nod. You all begin moving forward.
I'm gonna since it's like a direction we're traveling a split. I'm gonna take out my dagger and kind of like carve like an arrow that we went in this direction. So maybe we could trace back our steps.
Okay.
If we need to.
All right. With that, we'll switch our scene to killing Ace and Nayland. As I remember, as we're doing this, you're doing things that are eventually having you discover the thing mechanically. We're just using that as our mechanic that's helping us tell our story. So, 3 of you now pushing through the tunnel after trying to keep up your steps hurriedly. You see what looks like now stalagmites litter the ground in front of you. sharp. And it's such that there's some larger ones, but there's many small ones that look uh, lethally sharp on the ground. So you're not sure it's even safe to walk. As kind of this natural area opens up wider. You can see claw marks on the stalagmites. It looks like things have traversed here or there. As well, what looks like rudimentary, like rope bridges about 30 feet up. That look like smaller creatures may have made them. And kind of haphazardly so, not overly well. Large gaps are between pieces of wood and stone. But on the other side, there does seem to be a way to go forward. What would you like to do?
I assume I'm being carried.
Ace was, I think, last time.
Yes.
And Nayland will describe the environment too, verbally. There's these spikes on the ground. Might not be safe to walk. There are bridges above us, but I don't know if they'll hold our weight. I don't even know what kind of creature made them.
I have a grappling hook.
Okay.
I could possibly get us up to see if those bridges can support our weight. I mean, if I tug from down here, they should collapse.
Okay.
Are they from wall to wall, or are there like ledges and stuff in the...
So up top, up the ceiling, yeah, they're more like between different ledges that go forward. And then it's odd because it looks like they, whatever make these, by the claw marks you see, kind of might have clawed their way up or down into the ground, but then used these to traverse. Like they weren't really good at necessarily going like sideways or strafing across. But
Got it.
Could claw up and down.
Nayland,
Yeah.
I have a feeling, like me, you might have a way of finding things. I'm wondering if we work together, we might be able to find people, traces of people.
Okay.
Wait. I'm wondering, is this not meant to be used that way? Ranger's focus. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. I think it's probably. I don't know. So okay, never mind. So if we're going to go up to this bridge, how sturdy does it look?
The bridges, we don't know. I mean, I'll be honest, they don't look sturdy, but sometimes looks are deceiving.
Okay.
There's enough
Alright.
protrusion from the walls that they're able to attach the bridges. I wonder if maybe, Ace, we could use your grappling hook to swing across? If we can get high enough?
Yeah, possibly.
Unless you want to try another portal. How bad does it look on the swing? What kind of arc are you talking about?
How wide is the pit with spikes that we're trying to cross?
Oh, I mean, this is about 40 feet. 30 feet from water wall, then I think it's about 60 feet away from you. So for our Daggerheart, one wall, what like width-wise, it's the walls are within close distance of each other, but you are within far of the other side of the space.
Got it. We're trying to get far away. Oh, and do the bridges go across in like a zigzag?
So they go more along the walls a little bit. I suppose it's not
Gotcha.
but yeah, they kind of go little edges up there. Sometimes there's a natural like walk thing that you can have instead of the bridge.
I see. Okay. I think it's close enough for a portal, Kelly, but do you have enough energy for that? We've had a really long day.
I mean, I feel a little bit more comfortable walking through a portal than swinging across a 40-foot chasm into spikes.
I can't argue with that.
But whatever you two feel like you need to do, don't let me stop you. I just know that as much as I hate to admit it, I have certain limits, and I don't think I could make that cross.
Believe me, I feel a lot safer in your portal than crossing whoever made those bridges.
Well, I'll try it and see if it works. Okay. Okay, here we go. She's going to try. She'll spend her hope. And she will try to picture in her mind exactly the arc that she's trying to create a portal door to. And she will attempt to do just that right now.
If you'll allow it, Matt, Nayland would try and help again by spending a hope.
Okay. Absolutely. Again, kind of describing it.
Yeah, Nayland takes Kelly's other hand, makes sure it's pointing in the right direction, and describes the destination.
All right. That is an 18 with hope. So that actually does work. I get
Okay.
the hope back. And so once again, the portal door opens, this time a little bit more clearly. She's able to breathe a little easier, especially since it worked the first time. So she's not as worried this time, and she's able to kind of create it. And she tells everyone, we got to go through at the same time real quick.
All right. So with that, and in this tunnel where you are, there's what seems to be a thin walkway, and the floor itself looks a little curved upwards. That's what's making the thin walkway, because on the other sides just is all out refuse. The smell interacts horribly. As you just kind of cough as you breathe it in. So with this, we're going to do strength reaction, please.
Okay. Ooh, strength reaction.
This is all of us.
You 3, yeah.
Tim.
5.
14.
13. So this comes in, it kind of gets into your lungs, all of you here. And as you keep pushing forward, as you make it to the other side, you feel weaker here. So this will be down 1 HP and 1 stress. So you take a stress and you lose an HP.
Okay.
Oh, I feel sick.
Then back to Lies and Peridot. Let's see here. All of you now, you all push in Peridot and Lies. Actually, I'll start with Peridot. I'm sorry. Peridot and Lies you follow. And you can hear chanting now. There's this tone. Lies, this is a tone you recognize. And so I'll let you kind of talk about this to Peridot.
Peridot. I remember how I made friends with the bad kids of Hilltop really quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know about that dark magic ritual place.
Yeah.
So
Lies. Have you been doing dark sacrificial rituals without inviting the rest of us?
no, well, Freddie was very interested in it, so I might have showed him a couple techniques that I learned from Mother.
Peridot's giving you a raised eyebrow, arms crossed. Just
You don't have to be like Nailing, okay? I already get it.
Well, next time if you're gonna do something fun, you gotta invite the rest of us, or at least Ace and I.
Okay, but I think that chanting might be Freddie. He has a very specific tone to his voice.
Well, that means we got extra people to help us, right?
Uh-huh.
What's with that look?
Nothing. We should definitely pick up our pace, though, and maybe not tell the others.
What do you mean, not tell the others?
We don't want to, scare them. Or, what happens if, they call him a witch and, make him burnt at the tree or something? I don't know what these people do here. So we'll just keep this between you and me for now, okay? until we figure out what he's doing. Maybe he's trying to, like, perform a ritual to bring us all back.
I'm pretty sure we all routinely do dark rituals at least once a week around here. Peridot says to herself before catching up with Lies.
I think Lies, and once Peridot catches up with her, turns to the other group of students and goes, maybe you all should just let me and Peridot go check it out real quick. Make sure whatever's going on up there isn't out of hand.
I nod. All right. Call for us.
Yeah. All right, Peridot, I take your hand. And we walk towards the chanting.
Okay. So, with that, Ace Kelly Nayland, as you're just coming out of this, you're a little dazed and you can hear the rushing of the magma that seems to echo down the hall. So you can just see what's up, except I would say, Kelly, you can hear kind of the strange ringing of bells, and well, ringing is really not what they're doing. It's more like they're rubbing around the edges of the bells to make them make a noise, like with a wood rod. And Peridot and Lies, you come upon the same room. You see this large, enormous creature with horns of a bull, strange fur and legs, massive minotaur that has a strange prismatic glow to their eyes. Behind it is this enormous prismatic crystal, pinks and greens, yellows and purples that seem to fill the room. On either side of it are these individuals slowly chanting.
That's how you put the maps back up for me?
And they seem to be focused. Here. Directly at the crystal. And you can hear the chanting similar to what you've interrupted, Lies, before. And as you just kind of get close, there's this strange energy that's coming off the crystal. You can see it's being manipulated from its original purpose somehow. Figures look oddly humanoid. And this place is wrong. While here, all of your hope dice are now D10s.
Yeah, okay. So Wise, first off, Peridot, hold my hand. As she grips your hand tightly and takes the stress to swap out one of my abilities. And then I am going to focus myself on the main person that looks like they might be leading the ritual. And I'm going to use an ability that we're all familiar that Ace might have used at one time called Through Your Eyes. As you see Liza's perception, and like you kind of watch a like shadowy vision of her leave her body and astrally project, and it enters right into the person that's leading it. And I would like to hear exactly what they're saying. And as I'm doing that, I'm repeating it back to Peridot.
Okay. You hear may the vine of no hope come. May it drain and take our enemies. Bring the tensions and elevate those who will lead us to the true purpose of this world. Drink of those who would ally with hope and grow strong. And you can see within the crystal now, from this point of view, what look like images of classmates you came down here with who have been lost. Almost like their souls are being trapped and used to funnel this. So continue, find those who have avoided our wrath, add them to our offering.
Do I feel as I'm hearing all this that this connected to the hunger?
It's a lot of language that sounds like it.
Okay. I think as I like pop back to my own senses and go, Peridot, they're using the other students that their souls to bring the hunger out.
Do I think that if the orb where like the souls of our friends or our classmates are in, if that gets broken, their souls would be released?
That would make sense, yeah.
We gotta stop it. And I think what we'll have to do is break that orb and release all the spirits.
Okay. Well, how far away are we compared to... Okay, there we go.
Yeah, and Kelly, Ace, and Nayland, you kind of are seeing this thing without the perceptions from another side that you're coming in here.
Just a question for in Daggerheart, because like fantasy species are many and varied or whatever. Is the Minotaur like considered a beast, or is this like an intelligent humanoid that's being controlled or possessed?
So not so much Daggerheart, but I would say in this particular realm, you would know this is considered a monster of below.
Got it. Cool.
Don't really have that type of full thinking.
So basically, I'm hearing the chanting, and I hear this rumbling sensation of a giant monstrosity. And I just kind of will whisper to Nayland and Ace, Do we go ahead and attack? As I am kind of just kind of prepping myself for a possible battle here without much context.
I mean, if we can get to the orb behind without them noticing us, I feel like that would be better, but
How far is the orb?
not that far.
Okay. All right. I'll try to direct my attacks to that.
Oh, Ace will try to describe where it is in the room. Like, put your hand against the wall, be like, it's against this wall.
So yeah, she's just picturing it in her mind, and
Is there room behind the orb? Or is it, like, against the corner?
So it's a large crystal,
Oh, crystal.
but it's kind of against the corner.
Okay.
So I do have a map up there so you can see what we're talking about.
No, I saw. I was just wondering if there was any space behind it for,
No, I
but
thought
or if
two
that was just
people
the
today.
Yeah.
end of it. I was just curious.
Before we launch into anything, I want to say something to the 5 students along with us.
Okay. Yeah, because right now they're waiting outside like they were told.
I'm gonna kind of like creep on back and be like, so up ahead there's a big monster, and well, apparently all of the spirits of all of our classmates are being gathered and used to be sacrificed. So we're gonna stop it.
Oh, to honor them, yes.
So, well, I don't want you guys. We're all pretty messed up from falling and everything. But do you want to help?
Yeah, I'll nod. Of course. If this fails, we can't get out. We need to do this
Right.
together.
And then I'll bring them back with me and be like, okay, Liz, they're all in on the on the attack plan. Well, the plan to attack. I don't know if we're gonna make a specific plan other than stop that.
As you made your way back, Elias has taken another stress and transformed into a terrifying visage, and you see the shadowy figure of the man with a goatee and the hat drinking the coffee. He turns, and her head looks in with a southern draw. She goes, "Heard."
Oh, you're doing that thing again. Okay. Good luck. And then Peridot's gonna kind of just like pat you on the back, even though she's a little bit scared, because that's a really, really tall, scary man drinking coffee.
And with that, I will like to try to terrify the main person I just looked through the eyes of to try to interrupt it.
All right.
So, Wise takes her form, and you just watch it automatically like stretch all the way as there's tendrils that shadows connect, and it appears right in front of him and goes, "Not today." That's a 24 with hope.
Ooh.
So he is going to take 2 stress. I'm going to mark a hope to make him vulnerable, and he has to run away at range.
All right. Just because, did you modify your hope die?
Oh yes, you're right. I forgot about that. I can reroll that then. That's my bad. Okay, so hope D10. Let me do this. Duality. Add the D10. No. So that would have been a 17 with hope. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. As so, this means they immediately move far.
They move 1 range away. They
Oh.
take 2 stress, and they are now vulnerable.
That's for which monster?
The
So-
main leader.
Minute.
yeah, so the one with a little fire out of his hand there.
There.
So they take 2 stress.
Yep. 2 stress and are vulnerable.
Okay, nice. All right. So, what did that look like for for that moment?
Yeah, you all watch the man literally appear in front of him.
Right next to him. Okay.
Yeah, and then says that to him, not today. And then I think he just takes the coffee and then pours it onto whatever like book he was holding, like to read the ritual out of. And like that scares the guy to run off.
Perfect. They run, and now Kelly heard that. Everyone else has seen that. So, who'd like to go?
Kelly will. She's still focused on that crystal thing that Ace described. Are any of the cult members within? Is it very far? I'm sorry, very close range of that crystal.
Of the crystal?
Yeah.
Let's see here. Yeah, they'd all. Yeah, I think 3 of them would be within very close. The Minotaur's very close.
Okay. The Minotaur is, but not the people.
2 of them are. Yeah. Yeah. So yes, almost everybody's very close to it.
Okay. So she's not going to do that then. Because that would hurt them. She'll just say, "Get them away from that thing, or I can't target it." That's what she'll say. I can't do anything right now.
Nayland will run into the middle of the room and try to unleash her vines to grab one of those cult members and pull it towards her.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
So Nayland runs in the center.
Uh-huh. And I'm making a spellcasting roll. Nope. I didn't change my hope die. So sorry. One more time. D10. Okay, 14 with fear.
Okay, that's a miss with fear. So they go out, and at the last second they turn, and you can see the blade in their hand grows sharp sharp thorns, making it serrated as it quickly goes across. At the last second, cuts your vine.
Shit.
With that, from having been using looking like they've been using the crystal as a little bit of, well, actually, my bad. With that, the large Minotaur looking down upon you begins to Okay, cool. I gotcha. So I was just understanding this. I'm going to activate the cult. Remember, you tried to do that too. Sorry about that. I was figuring this out. I'm going to come up and okay, they see you and push out as you see black vines from their hand move out towards you. I need an instinct reaction, please.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna add the token that I just got from rolling with fear, so I'll get a +1 on this roll.
Per the D10.
Oh, 14 with fear.
14 with fear. Okay, luckily we don't generate fear on the reaction.
Oh yeah.
But they wrap around and now the vines raise up and they carry both of you actually very close to the other cultist. I was actually next to them.
What?
So the cultist and Aylin's near. And Aylin now get teleported over there to the other corner.
Oh, to that one?
Yeah.
I completely misunderstood that.
Oh,
You got
hello.
it. With that other cultist.
Oh, with another cultist?
Yeah. Takes her with. You mark 2 stress from this ordeal as they wrap around and just carry around. And as they're kind of wrapped around, you're not restrained, but you are vulnerable by all these wrapping and moving around. At which point you see an individual who had been hiding within the shadows come out, and I'll mark the fear here to activate them. And it will fire. Oh, that's only an 11 against your evasion.
Miss.
Okay, so they get advantage. I'm sorry because you're vulnerable. Oh, they got that one. We're good to go.
Woo!
So
Um,
how does it miss?
being so close to them now, do I recognize any of their identities?
So yes, I would say you can actually recognize them as students.
Okay.
Not any of like the court.
Got it.
I would say, especially from these two that you're near, what I will give you is they're from different houses.
Okay.
All right, with that, I'll pass the spotlight back to the party.
Am I very far? Like, what is my range away from the orb holding the souls?
So that would be far.
Okay. Then Peridot would probably turn to the others and ask any of them who has who's able to help smash that orb. Because she does have her hand sling that she had gotten way back when. And basically she's like trying to recruit the others into a tag team to take out this orb and release the souls of our friends.
I gotcha. So how we're going to handle these folks now that we're very much into it is they're rushing to the room. They're helping. And because we have 5, if any of you hit 0, they're going to hit 0 as well. Potentially perish. But also, you all get to use... you get 1 for this encounter to do advantage on the roll because of them helping.
Okay.
You can describe how this individual is helping. That's for the scene, not per round or anything.
I need people.
I am right next to you, Peridot, but it's cool.
There's not a range on tag teams if you're going to do it with any of your
Yeah,
party
pretty
members.
sure there's not.
'Cause you saw Naylin run in, so first of all, you guys are probably really happy because you saw Naylin run in there. That's sad that she got.
Or
put
they're-
over.
Wait, Naylin!
Right. God damn it, Naylin. Can't you ever just not?
I don't make situations. Situations just happen to me.
Lies, they're distracted. We gotta take out the orb and release the souls.
Okay, then let's do it. I am going to spend a favor
Or
for the story of this scene and the tag team of this move. So then I could increase my revolver as Lies pulls out a small revolver and points it at the crystal. You're okay, Peridot? Let's do it.
Where'd you get that? As
Don't worry.
Peridot's like holding up.
Girl always has to keep protection. So D minus the D hope, change that to a D10. Okay. That is going to be an 11 plus 6 is a 17 with hope for me.
What did Peridot get?
1 sec. I'm trying to change the dice. There it is. That's if both numbers are the same, it's a critical success. Right?
Yeah.
It's a critical success. Ah!
Yeah.
So that's a double crit.
So that's 6, 12, 18. 18 plus. Because I'm guessing we're going with Peridot.
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you each
So-
mark a hope and clear stress.
Yeah, that's 18 plus 14. That's 32 damage from Lies. Just kaboom! Headshot.
That's 22 damage from Peridot. As I'd like to think that her magic kind of like coalesces around like the front of the revolver as the bullet flies. Like these spirals of golden magic are spinning around with it.
And is the crystal?
Yeah, we're trying to break the crystal. To
That's why I
release the
thought
soul.
headshot got me confused. That's why I
Yeah.
was double checking. Cool. So, all right, y'all, describe how you do this. This will shatter the crystal.
Yeah, I think Lies aims perfectly and finds that sweet spot on that crystal where the reflection glints off and looks to Peridot, throws her a wink, and closes her eyes and fires, and then Peridot's magic.
Empowers the bullet, and it's like it zooms in on the bullet, like piercing the orb, and it's like all in slow motion. It punctures it. There's like that rippling kind of like glass breaking effect as it just shoots through it, and it all explodes, and all these souls kind of just go whoosh.
I love it. Souls begin to swarm around here. And you can see, even as they go, there's vines that try to tear at them, but they are avoiding and passing on. At the same point, arcs of prismatic energy now, kind of in this overload, go towards the Minotaur and these individuals here, as their eyes just sort of glaze over. You get the sense that the purpose of this, as far as the dungeon's concerned, this checkpoint is now using them to anchor itself, as they were channeling power through it. But With that shattering, all of your hope die are restored to 12.
Woohoo!
I'd like to go next.
Ace, let's go get Nayland back.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So the way I picture this is like that movie moment when you like come out of you're just walking out onto the battlefield, slow motion. Kelly holds out her arm and yells toward where Lies was heard and says, "Lies, give me the belt."
And with this quick reaction, Lies just spins in a circle, and the belt comes flying off and swings right around and wraps perfectly around your waist.
Just snaps on. And I'd like to do a tag team with Nayland and Ace to get these guys off of Nayland here. Probably targeting our main cultist, unless I'm reading into this incorrectly.
All right. So you spent your 5 hope. And yeah, what do you want to do?
Kelly is going to take her cane and smack at the cult leader with it.
Oh, that we need agility to see if you can make it that far.
That's
All right.
far.
I rolled a 17 with hope.
Okay, yeah, you get on over there.
I think Ace has to do the same, though, if you want to perform the tag team.
If Ace needs to get into melee, yeah.
I'm gonna stick where I am.
Okay.
I got far range move.
In
So,
this
yeah.
moment, I think
Go ahead.
Nayland's in the middle of giving them a lecture about how you guys don't know the forces you're messing with. You have to stop this nonsense. This is shit. And then the guy gets hit in the head with a cane.
By the way, he is still vulnerable, so you all have advantage against the cult leader.
Ace is a lot less forgiving. He's gonna be shooting him with magical energy using Unleash Chaos.
Okay. And Nayland, what attack are you doing or move?
Yeah, she'll I think so she's gonna end up hitting him with the butt of her dagger.
Okay.
But I do imagine it in the moment that his head might be knocked by Kelly's cane into her dagger.
All right, so 3 of you make your rolls.
Another 17 with hope.
16 with fear, so the 17 with hope's better.
So far.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get?
I didn't roll yet. Would you, Matt? Never mind. I'm just gonna roll. I'm rolling.
Okay.
Oh shit! I have a ability that when making a tag team roll, I can roll a d20 for my hope. So let me redo that.
Hey.
Stupid. Okay, well, 13 with hope.
Okay, 17 hope is what we got. 17 is the difficulty on this individual.
Oh!
So roll your damage, and you all gain a hope.
All right. I did 22 physical damage.
Ace did 22 magical damage.
Nayland did 30 magical damage.
Haha!
Very good. Then how do you want to do this?
I'm going to hand that one over to Nayland.
Oh, I imagine just the force of Ace's blow and Kelly's blow knocks the guy so hard with his head into the back of Nayland's dagger that in the middle of her conversation, he just bumps into it and then collapses on the floor unconscious. And she's like, son of a bitch. And then she'll turn around and face the other guy and go, and you!
That guy needs to make a fear roll.
Absolutely. All right. Severnborn is down with that. I'm going to go ahead and activate the Minotaur. And with that, they will run up.
Where are they running up to?
So they are, they come up to Nayland and Kelly.
Oh, joy.
All right. Now the vines are still around Nayland because it's the other one that was controlling the vines. So Nayland, this is 10 against your evasion.
Miss.
And Kelly, this is 18 against your evasion.
Oh, yeah, that'll hit me.
Okay. That would be a total of 15 physical damage.
15 or 50?
15.
15. Okay. In that case, I'll.
But you will also hear Perido's little voice cry out across the battlefield, Kelly! And I am reducing your incoming damage by 4.
All right. I'm going to spend the armor slot, and so I don't have to take any HP off here.
You got it. With that, the bladed one that isn't hidden closes and jumps with their dagger, trying to strike Nayland. And that comes to 22 to hit.
Yeah.
All right. So, incidentally, mechanically, this particular one gives me fear when they successfully hit. And as they come down, they get to automatically do severe damage.
Oh, no.
What? Ugh.
Okay, Nayland's down.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. I'm making a death move.
And so is our friend.
Yeah.
Matthew, I just finished these models.
But don't forget, you also have that one advantage.
Yeah. So
Actually,
what's
I
your-
don't think. Can you use it for a death move?
I think theoretically you can, but it doesn't. It doesn't necessarily. It depends if it helps you or not, depending on the death move. So, what death move are you doing, Nayland?
Well, oh, I guess it couldn't help any of them because they're all about which of the two dies is higher.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember. If there's
Yeah.
any that you were actually trying to get a total, and I don't think there is.
Okay, no. All right, so then I'm gonna avoid death. So I go unconscious, and I'm gonna roll my duality dice to see if I take a scar, which I do not.
Okay, how does it get worse?
Oh gosh, that part always leaves my mind. All right. How does it get worse? I don't know if this is too narratively significant, but might some of those orbs from the surface roll out onto the floor now? Unclear where they've come from, whether that person is somehow under here or whether that person is one of these cultists. Unclear.
Okay, yeah, I like that. So these orbs kind of come out. We'll say one of them, and they begin to glow, ready to be set off, vibrating. And I think this was the actually I like that because the person who jumped on you, as they do, your hand kind of grabs at them, and you grab one off. Like you end up throwing one off as you pass out.
Oh.
In this thing, right? That's cool. And they look like a little alarmed too at this point. And with that, I'm going to spend another fear to activate the last guy I can here, as they're going to just swing out at Kelly for a 9 against evasion.
Miss.
All right. Spotlight to the party.
Since I'm right near that guy, I'm just going to do my action real quick. I'm just going to look at him and say, "You are the ugliest cow I've ever seen in my life." And let's see, I need to roll presence against them.
Okay. Was this the one that just tried to hit you, or the one that downed Nayland?
Is it the Minotaur, the Minotaur thing, or was it the spy
That did what?
that downed her?
It was one of the. It was one who was hiding that came out. The spy, basically. Yeah.
Oh, it was the spy. Okay. Okay. I'll do this to the spy then, and I'll just say, for the first time ever, I'm glad I'm blind, because if you have to sneak around like that, you must be the ugliest person on the planet. I'll roll presence against them at a hope for mean girl. That is a 20.
Nice.
It has fear, but I have to do this thing before you activate, which is part of this move. It's called Troublemaker. And I roll a 3d4. And they have to take 4 stress. And that's the end of my turn.
What damage did it do?
All it did was it gave them stress, and I rolled 3d4,
okay.
and the highest one I rolled was a 4, so they take 4 stress.
Gotcha. Okay, it was a stress move, and then you did roll that with fear?
Yes.
Got it. All right. They're going to immediately take their reaction here to take the knife that downed Nayland across to you for 15 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That is 21 physical.
21 physical. I'll spend the hope. And take that. Okay, so that'll reduce it to minor. Okay.
Best the party.
So, does this bomb look like it's about to go off?
Yeah.
Where's it at located? Like
So
like range ways from me?
it
Yeah.
would be close.
Okay, so I don't have to make an agility check.
Correct. 'Cause you
Okay,
can
then
move.
Lies is
Lies
going
goes to
to
the center of the room, it sounds like.
Yep, Lies is going to take a stress, swap out her spell again, and she's going to try Spectral Mist. Alright, that is going to be a 24, which all I had to make was a 13. So you will get fear on this. And I'm spending a hope as I grab the ball and drop below the floor to the next level.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not letting any of my friends die. And that will be my action.
All right. As you do that, I'm going to go ahead and spend a fear as it explodes.
I knew it.
And that'll end up being 16.
16. I am going to spend a favor to use one of, as you watch the coffee cup in my hand of the spectral terrifying visage kind of crack, and the coffee starts leaking out, and I use it a favor to pretty much replace an armor slot. So I will make that no damage.
Nice. All right, so now Lies isn't on the field currently. She's underneath it, and we'll go to whoever wants to go next.
I'm gonna try to get into close range with the Minotaur if I can.
Yeah, so you run into the room.
Um,
And Lies is left. She's not quite there.
What?
Lies had gone to
And-
center room and then gone below. So she's off the field.
Okay.
and try. Oh wait, never mind. Can I get very close, or do I have to make a roll for that? From where I was?
Far. Yeah, you'd have to make a roll to get very close.
I'll do it. I'm gonna try to get very close. That is a 14, 16 with hope.
That'll do it.
Then I'm gonna try to cast Slumber on the Minotaur.
You got it.
It's just yes, go to sleep.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Basically. That is 15.
That
Oh
will
wait,
fail.
plus 4, 17, sorry, 15 plus 4, 19.
19 succeeds. That with hope?
Yes.
Nice. All right, so hit. Starts to snooze.
Perido's going to run up to my friends, seeing they are in trouble. And she's going to... I'm trying to look back at my notes from the last session to figure out if who I healed last session. But I don't really remember because I didn't write it down. So instead of doing healing hands, because that's reliant on specific targets, I can't do the same target again until the next long rest. Instead, I'm going to use Spearing Touch on Naylan. And you get 2 hit points back.
Wow. Naylan blinks her eyes open. And she's like, I got them away from the crystal.
You You did good. You did good, Dylan. Now we gotta get up. I don't know what happened to Lies.
I'm up, but I'm not up. I'm standing.
No, you're still lying down. You are horizontal, not vertical.
Are there still two baddies here besides the Minotaur who's
one's
sleeping?
asleep, one is right next to you.
Yeah, so there's a total, I believe, 4 on the field. Let me double check my thing.
I thought there was only 3 on the field.
I think that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so 3 on the field. So 1's asleep and 2 are next to you.
One's there, one's
Oh.
there.
Uh-huh. That one was hiding. Okay.
He's a big boy. Okay.
Yeah, but Minotaur's asleep
I
currently.
know, but here, fine. I'll put him laying down. Then maybe. You can
No, I was letting them know.
You know what? Shut up, Matt.
Really do, Dalen.
I'd like to try and stand up, but doing so by stabbing the guy that's next to me and using that to lift my body weight up.
Just stabbing him for leverage.
Yeah, in the leg.
Yeah, like it's the one that had barged down.
I mean, if you get him right in between the kneecaps, that's probably good leverage to get back up. I've thought about this too much. Okay.
25 with hope.
Oh, very nice.
Okay. I have a question. My unique hope feature is I can spend 3 hope when I succeed on an attack with a weapon to use the same roll against 2 additional adversaries within range of the attack.
Yeah.
Might I only do 1 because I don't want to hit the Minotaur?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay, great. So I will spend my 3 hope, and I will also
Just
take.
keep in mind when I say this that remember it only sleeps till I spend a fear. And I only say that because it's a little different when we think of like D&D rules.
That's true.
Or if it
However-
takes damage, you'll also wake up.
Yeah,
You're gonna wake him up then, and it's not
Also,
gonna
I
be
can,
good.
I can wake it up whenever I want. That's fine. It just
Yeah.
was one of those things, so we just didn't. We just were clear.
And I will mark a stress to increase my proficiency for this damage roll.
Very nice.
Okay, 31 damage to the first guy,
Okay.
and then I think I roll fresh damage for the second guy. I think it's just using when you succeed on an attack, you use the same roll against additional adversaries. That's just the
Yeah.
attack roll, right? Okay,
Right.
so then I'll roll damage again. This time with regular proficiency, 23 magical damage.
Okay, that's actually major to both of them.
Okie dokie.
Stab. As one's bleeding out, the other kind of moves so you hit more non-vitally as they're trying to keep their eyes on you. So would like to go next?
Whoever I gave 4 stress to, I want to right now point at them, and I'm going to attempt to tether them.
Okay.
18 with hope.
Very nice. That'll work. What's the other do?
So it will temporarily restrain them, but they must also mark a stress. So now they've marked 5 stress from me.
Yes. Okay. So it just says temporarily restrained.
Yeah, it just says they're temporarily restrained and must mark a stress.
Okay, then I'll go ahead and spend a fear as they strike out at you for that. That is a 13 against your evasion.
That hits.
That is 18 physical.
Ooh. That sucks. Yeah, so Kelly took a pretty bad hit there. Not looking so good.
All right. Pass the spotlight.
The one that didn't stab Kelly that is conscious, I'm Arcane Barrage, using 3 of my hope. It's not a roll, it just automatically does D6, amount of D6 damage equal to the amount of hope spent.
Nice. That's what the one that just stabbed.
Yes.
All right. What's this look like? What do your beams look like?
Yeah, so that's just like his base attack where he just goes bang and it looks like they got shot by a bullet.
Oh, I love it.
That'll be 14 damage.
That is minor. It's like kind of in their shoulder a little bit, turning just the last second, again making it non-vital. Oh, yeah. Very trained.
Nayland, let's make this guy regret ever messing with us.
Nayland nods at you decisively.
And we're gonna tag team. And we're gonna blast him.
Okay. You haven't tag team yet, right, Peridot? That was Lies.
Yeah, Lies initiated the tag team.
Perfect. Yep,
Spend
go ahead.
Hope, so I'm initiating this tag team.
Let's do it.
Spending my hope. It is a 15 with hope.
I have a critical success!
Oh!
Let's get
Which
that
I
damn-
imagine we will use.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember to gain a hope and lose a stress. And do that full damage plus a roll.
67 magical damage.
67.
I do not envy that guy.
And Peridot?
19.
Okay. Very good. That is precisely the amount of HP levels they had left. How do you want to do this between the two of you?
Is there like a chasm or anything nearby where he could fall down?
There's probably something made by the breaking of the crystal.
Okay. How does Nayland's strike happen?
She has her dagger, and she yoinks it out of the kneecap of this guy as she's finally stood up to full height. And she sees Peridot over his shoulder, and she's like, "Together!" And then she thrusts forward like a lance.
And Peridot uses the momentum that Nayland has pushed into his body to just kind of yoink him over her shoulder and throws him into the chasm.
Amazing. Reaches out as he falls.
That's for hurting my friends!
Next. I think Elias, you've been sitting for a little bit.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Lies is going to try to come back. Try. Yay! I managed to come back. As she returns from her form, and you see a ghostly vision of Lies rise up from the ground. And I'm back. So that's a
Okay.
22 with hope, and I had to use the hope to actually make it work.
Awesome. Feel free to go again, I think, to have some fun.
For the last one, then, the one that Kelly's been stressing out still there.
Yep.
That's the one that just got thrown away.
Oh, is it?
Left
Okay.
was the other
The
one.
other one. That was the one on Nayland.
Right. I thought this then the one.
Whichever one attacked me was the one beside me, I thought. Otherwise, I don't know how they attacked me because they were restrained.
They just defeated the one that was on Nayland.
Yeah, the one that struck Kelly was the one that was on Nayland because their dagger, they can do this within close.
Okay,
So as long as they're within
this
30
was by
feet,
Kelly.
so we kept on saying that's what it was on. This was all
Alright.
the same.
Okay. Liz is just going to start coming up as she does from the ground, and when she does, she just starts whispering to the guy she sees, I think Kelly's gonna take you out, take you out, take you out, in voice of dread. That's a critical success. Too bad it doesn't actually do damage. You mark a stress and become temporarily vulnerable. But I do clear hope. I get a hope and clear stress, so
Yeah.
I will take that part. And yeah.
Does that because Kelly can't initiate another tag team, right?
Right, you can only do one per session.
Okay. So I think well, if it's back on us, I don't know if it's back on us.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
still have it.
So I have the cane out, and I feel like after he heard that from Lies, he probably turns toward me, and you just see like Kelly with the cane out, swinging. She's going to attempt to hit him. Whoops. Oh yeah. I'm sorry. 22 with hope.
Nice.
Which does 16 physical. Just gonna whacks him
right.
on the side of the head.
How do you want to do this?
I think yeah. So that moment where he was looking at Lies and just kind of like you can see like the fear entering his eyes as he suddenly realizes he hasn't been paying attention to the person right beside him, and as he turns, there's Kelly with the white cane, and she just swings it as soon as the camera puts her in view, and it smacks him, and he does like this ballerina twirl as he falls off the ledge.
Very nice. All right, who'd like to go next?
Wakey, wakey, Minotaur. Time to get turned into a bunch of steaky.
Oh
I'm
god.
going to voice the dread to the Minotaur. Another critical success.
What?
So,
Oh, that's
mark a stress on the Minotaur, and it becomes temporarily vulnerable.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm going to spend. You told it to wake up. It's going to wake up. Spending some fear. Make that happen. Spotlight him. As they're going to swing. And this is everybody in very close, about 15 feet. I think that,
Lies and Kelly are going to not within 15.
okay. So then this is Peridot, Ace, and Nayland. Let's do one roll of a nat 20.
Oh.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, does a nat 20 matter? Is it a
Yeah,
crit?
I crit.
Oh.
No, I don't want you to. No. Bad Matthew, bad.
And so that will be. Okay, so I start with that number, and then. So that's 53.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm down. Okay.
Use an armor slot.
Use armor. All right, how's that impact you with your armor?
Ace is just just falls to the floor. He's already pretty frail, so if he gets hit, He'd probably like sprained an ankle or like maybe even broke his leg.
Gotcha. Yeah, as they just make a huge swing around their head with it. Then falls. What about Peridot?
For Peridot, sorry, I'm eating ice. Oh, I didn't realize this, but I only have 1 HP left, so even if I did armor slots. So, I would probably do my armor slots first. So Peridot kind of like braces herself for the attack, seeing it coming, but I feel like she would be the last hit, and like as its swing comes around, she braces herself and gets like slammed into the wall as she goes back unconscious.
Okay, I'll give you my 2 death moves.
When those allies took damage, Lies instantly eyes flare with rage and fire, and it takes 15 magical damage.
Good. All right. Fire kind of burns. It shrugs off a little bit. Just takes minor.
Nayland gains another scar.
You're like me now.
I had a scar before, and now I have 2.
I know, I already had 2.
Oh, I'm like you now.
What about Peridot?
11 with hope.
Okay. So your hope was high.
Yeah.
Very good. Let's go above your level. And with that, how does it get worse, you two?
Oh.
I think I know that like the life of the 5 different kids with us is directly tied to us. So like if we
Yeah.
die, they die. But I think being this is Nayland's second time going down, that the secretary from Polaris, Xavier, is dead.
Okay.
That sounds like a positive to me.
It's not a positive. We're trying to
Wow.
make it out with all of them alive.
As soon as I thought of him, I hated him so much.
Nayland.
I think that the cultist that was deleting the chants dropped their ritual book, and we don't understand much about it, but I think that it's clear to us that even though we are here and we stopped whatever they were doing right now, that it seems that maybe there were other groups doing similar in other parts of the caves that we
Okay.
just were not present for.
Yeah, okay, excellent. The book drops, and as Xavier does too, their blood flows, mixes with the book, and you see the words on it kind of flip, rise up at the ink as the ink leaves the pages, and glows for a moment as if summoned somewhere and shoots off through the walls. And y'all have the spotlight.
Well, Kelly can bring back one person, so she's right next to Nayland. She's going to lean down and kind of grab her arms and start pulling her as she begins to hum a elven children's like bedtime song that she learned about while she was doing research back when she was still looking into the astral planes and all that, and is kind of hoping that it resonates with Nayland in some way, and it will restore 1 hit point to Nayland as she is trying to pull her out, and she's just kind of saying, we need to go. We need to get out of here. We're kind of outmatched. But however far she can get.
So you're pulling her, you said?
Yeah.
All right, so they kind of move close, so it'd be kind of just on the other side of the Minotaur.
But Nayland will have a hit point back.
Ow!
Yeah. Keep in mind, so the whole thing with this, you can get out, but this is the only way out of the dungeon.
Yep. Well, she can't do anything melee herself, and she's going to go down. Gets hit, so she's got to think long range now.
Wise moves closer, and you watch her fingers extend into these long, shadowy claws as she strikes out. That's gonna be an 11 with fear.
Ooh. All right, so with that, it's going to go ahead and strike out. Is that everyone now within essentially very close to the Minotaur?
I don't know if Nayland is, but I think I am.
Nayland got pushed out of the range. Everyone else is in it.
Okay. All right, so that'll be everyone but Nayland. This is coming at for a 22 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is 20 physical.
I go down.
Wait. Lives spends another favor as you watch her form kind of diminish even farther, and she spends her last favor, and she takes no damage.
Nice.
What does this mean for Peridot, who was down already?
Nothing really.
Okay, great.
Just don't. Yeah.
He tries to like block, takes off his coat and tries to like block the blow before he hits him with his coat. It gets like sliced in half, but it just dulls it a bit.
All right. He's barely survived. All right. Pass the spotlight.
It's you, me, Ace, and Nayland. Oh, Kelly went down. We have to do her death move.
Oh yeah, Kelly, death move.
I'm thinking. This is a hard one now because I don't want to lose any more hope. Okay. I will I'll still roll. I'll do the avoiding death.
All right.
And fear is higher again.
Okay.
So it's another hope gone.
Wait, how are you doing it? It shouldn't be hope and fear.
It's just your hope
Yeah,
die.
you just,
Yeah,
you
just
roll your
one
hope
die.
die.
Oh,
And if
maybe
it's
I did
higher-
that wrong.
Yeah, you
Let me re-roll it. Let's do a hard copy. Okay, so I think I passed.
As long as you got over a 5, you're good.
Okay. Then I passed.
All right. How does it get much worse, Kelly?
Does it get much worse? The rocks begin to fall. Chloe gets smacked in the head. She's dead.
Oh God.
Take you people away from over here. 'Cause you just keep killing everybody.
Good. All right, then spotlight to you all. Blue still up.
Ace, do you want to go? Do you want Nayland?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a tag team with Nayland. I'll spend the 3 hope.
Let's do it.
It's the last tag team of the session.
Nayland is gonna jump forward with her dagger. So I don't know if there's anything Ace wants to. That's the picture that Nayland's gonna be painting.
Yeah, he's just gonna try to unleash chaos again. Marking 4 stress as he begins to cough a ton, and his voice gets really raspy, and it's like he can barely get the words out.
Okay, let it out. Go ahead and do the rolls.
Yeah, 19 with fear.
Okay.
I would you say that I could use my experience, say I can't and I will, because this is like the second time I've gone down in this fight?
I mean, it's up to you. You're
Okay.
you're the arbiter of your experience.
Okay, great. But you okay, great. So then yes, I'm spending a hope. I'm adding 2 to my roll. As Nayland leaps up with this sort of animalistic primal determination. Okay, well, I got a 15 with fear.
Okay, so 19 with fear is the roll. So you both hit.
Okay. I will again take a stress to increase my proficiency.
I got 19 magical damage.
32 magical damage.
Very nice. All right. With that, you can see now it's a little more sluggish. It's
Was 32 severe?
it was major.
Okay.
And it will yeah, I think with this it's just going to lean down and try to throw its horns into Ace.
Cool.
That is for 21.
That yeah. That hits.
All right, that is 12 damage, but ignores. You cannot spend armor to reduce it.
I'm still alive.
Oh wow! It's the horns gut you through, barely hanging on, being lifted up on its big horn, and I pass the spotlight.
Can I get him to stay on that?
Yeah, Elias tries swinging out again with her claws.
All right, going claws.
All right, that's gonna be it. 2 12s. That's a critical
What?
success.
Crit.
All right, so that will be 37. No, 30 plus
Sorry.
25, so
No,
that
I'm
will
not sorry for you.
be 55 damage.
55 is the 3 HP it has left. How do you want to do this?
You watch as Liza's claws extend, and the 5 fingers go into little pins and just point right through his heart. And you watch it come out the other side.
It falls as the light leaves it,
Three of the people you were with are still alive.
and the prismatic colors begin to shine and push through. And that is where we will end. But let's get a beauty shot of the minis.
Oh, man.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's so out of pocket. There you go.
All right, there you all
Look at
go.
Updated finally. I'm gonna go die now.
All right. That. Good night.